Hello, this is Corbus Gaming, and welcome to the very first edition of Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. Basically, this is the best Final Fantasy game ever made. Some people disagree, say that this game was really bad. I don't understand their point of view. I cannot understand them, seriously. This game is a masterpiece. The world of Ivalice is a diverse, fantastic, and very well cultured world. It's a fantastic place in order to host a Final Fantasy game. This world is fantastic. Ivalice, I won't spoil the characters, but the antagonists, the protagonists, everything is superb. And this is my favorite Final Fantasy game, make no mistakes. This game is a masterpiece, and because I want to recall this fantastic game, I want to replay this. It has been maybe, what, 9 years since I've played this? This game was superb. Superb. And on that note, I really want to replay this. And this time I want to play it with my current perspective, with my current knowledge. This game will be superb. Superb. So, without further ado, let us start the first part of the Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. Actually, by looking at the dates, it has not been 9 years, no. It has been 7 years since I've played this, give or take. This was a 2006 game. A superb game, by the way. Make no mistakes, this game is fantastic. Let us start this bad boy already. Let's go into the world of Ivalice. I'm anxious to play this. It has been a while. But this game was superb. Superb. I cannot stress that enough. The world is so rich, so detailed. The characters have a very deep personality, and it has something fantastic. A very complex political struggle between a kingdom and an empire. But I won't spoil it, you will see. The kingdom is Dalmasca, and the empire, well, you'll see what the empire is made of. You can note that for the PlayStation 2, the graphics were superb. They pushed the system to the max. I do believe that those women were Veras. And the lizard men, Bangas. Muggles, Ivalice Muggles, humans. This is Final Fantasy Tactics all over again. Fantastic game, by the way, for the Game Boy. Some people liked Pokemon as a childhood game. Me, my childhood game was Final Fantasy Tactics for the Game Boy. And guess what? In the world of Ivalice.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
To tell the truth, Final Fantasy XII does not feel like a Final Fantasy. It's better. It's beyond a Final Fantasy.
If, following this, Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little...
Is this Gabranth or Bosch?
Nabudis has fallen.
Gabranth.
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalvana with all haste.
I will go. And I will go at his side.
Is that Gabranth or Bosch? I think it's Gabranth. That voice. What did I tell you about this diverse and rich world? Rich world.
Galtea stand watch over your life.
Would that be
Galteas.
considered worthy?
Holy weapon, I guess. Brandia, Nalbina Fortress. I remember this slightly. So this is the Empire. As you can see, they are a complete and strong military civilization. They overpower their enemies with such might.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw! No! The paling still stands!
Shield beyond sight, near failing light.
The paling's fallen! Then it's over!
For my father.
For my father! Lord Rassler!
What now? And yet again, Dalmascus loses one more possession. Territorial possession, I mean.
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
And I do believe that Dalmascus will now be integrated into the Empire's boundaries, geographical boundaries.
The death of Lord Rassler Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Ash's wedding was now quite lost.
Ash.
Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides.
Understood.
At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the
Arcadia.
east, Rosaria, the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step.
Arcadia, that's
in
the
its
name of the
westward
empire.
march.
I remember now, Arcadia.
With Lord Rassler's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces.
Arcadia kind of resembles the dimension of Russia, but that is just a coincidence, I guess.
The counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies,
like I told,
they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute.
Arcadia overpowers
Soon
their enemies.
Arcadia
Simple
came
as that.
Forward, offering terms of peace, or as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender.
Exactly.
Lord Romanos, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them.
Interesting.
The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
Memories of Marquis Allen Odor IV, Chapter 12 of the Fall of Kingdoms. Like I told you, this game does not feel like a Final Fantasy game. It feels like medieval Total War with a fantastic twist.
Can you hear me?
Even the combat system is different.
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland.
I do believe that this individual is Rex.
Your name?
Is it
Rex,
not?
sir.
Exactly,
My
Rex.
name's Rex.
Good. Rex.
And this is Bash.
You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Barely at age.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
Soon to be, I won't spoil it. Better not.
Barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Arcadian soldiers.
I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
Alright. Time to start the real gameplay. You must always be mindful of your surroundings. Use the sticks to view everything. 360 turn, there you go. If I can walk, sure I can. Right, pause. Right, let's meet... Who are you? Bash, okay. Alright, can talk to you. Great, can I talk to you, Bash? Thank you. Let's go. Through the gate then.